Travis Scott, the Houston-born rapper and producer known for his energetic performances and genre-bending music, has often found himself at the center of controversies throughout his career. One of the most recent incidents occurred in France, where Scott was reportedly arrested for alleged violent behavior towards a security guard. The incident, which garnered significant media attention, led to his temporary detention by French authorities. However, Scott was released without charges shortly thereafter, raising questions and sparking debates about the circumstances surrounding the event and its implications for the artist's reputation. So, Travis Scott was in France for a big show, and things got wild. He was leaving a venue late at night when a security guard tried to intervene in some situation involving Scott and another person. Next thing you know, Scott's responding aggressively, and it turns into a physical altercation. French cops show up, take Scott in for questioning, and the news spreads like wildfire. Everyone's thinking, oh no, Travis Scott's in big trouble. But then, out of nowhere, he's released without charges. Apparently, there wasn't enough evidence to support the allegations, and that's when things got really confusing. Fans were like, he's being unfairly targeted, and pointed to past incidents with security to prove it. But critics were all, nope, this is just another example of his reckless behavior. They brought up his crazy concerts and past controversies to show a pattern. The media had a field day, with some outlets making Scott out to be a victim and others a troublemaker. It's clear people have strong opinions about Travis Scott. But what really went down in France? We may never know for sure. Travis Scott's got a history of controversy, and it's hard to separate that from what happened in France. Let's be real, the guy's been involved in some wild and pretty crazy stuff before. Like that time in 2015 when he allegedly started a riot at Lollapalooza in Chicago. He told fans to rush the stage, and it got crazy. People got hurt, and he got arrested. He pleaded guilty to reckless conduct, but it was a warning sign. Then there was the Arkansas concert in 2017, where he allegedly incited another riot. People got hurt again, including a cop and a security guard. He pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and had to pay a fine. It's a pattern, right? His shows are high energy, but they can also get out of hand. So when the French incident went down, people thought, here we go again. But now that he's not been charged, it's like, what really happened? Was it just a misunderstanding? Or is there more to the story? So, Travis Scott gets released without charges in France, and people are wondering if his celebrity status had something to do with it. Honestly, it's hard to say for sure, but it's definitely raised some eyebrows. We've seen it before. Famous people getting off scot-free or with a slap on the wrist for stuff that would land regular folks in hot water. It's like there's a double standard, where celebrities get special treatment just because of who they are. And maybe that's what happened here. Maybe if Travis Scott was just some regular guy, things would have gone down differently. But we don't know all the details, so it's hard to say for sure. And hey, legal systems are different everywhere, so maybe France just has a different way of handling things. Still, it's got people talking about whether celebrities are above the law. What do you think? The French incident has definitely put a dent in Travis Scott's reputation, but how bad is the damage? Some people think it just proves he's a wild card, while others see it as a reminder that celebs are under a microscope. His fans are sticking by him, saying it was a misunderstanding or overblown. They point out he's been in tough spots before and always bounces back. They think the media's just out to get him because he's a rebel. But critics are like, no, this is a pattern with him. He needs to own up to his actions and stop clashing with security. And honestly, it's a good point. Maybe security teams need more training on how to handle celebs, especially ones with a history of confrontations. It's a tricky situation, but one thing's for sure. Travis Scott's got some damage control to do. Can he bounce back from this one? Only time will tell. The whole Travis Scott arrest situation in France is just the latest example of how celebrities are under a microscope. Nowadays, everyone's watching their every move, and any little slip-up can turn into a huge deal. And honestly, it's about time. For too long, celebrities have gotten away with behavior that wouldn't fly for regular people. But now, with social media and everything, it's harder for them to hide. And when they do mess up, there's often a big public backlash. The question is, should celebrities be held to the same standards as everyone else? Some people say no, that they're special and should get a pass. But I think that's crazy. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you get to break the rules. Travis Scott's situation is a perfect example. Even though he didn't get charged, it still sparked a big conversation about how celebrities are held accountable, and that's a good thing. It's time for them to start taking responsibility for their actions. So, what's next for Travis Scott after the French incident? Honestly, it's hard to say. He's been in tough spots before and always seems to come out on top. But you have to wonder if all these controversies will eventually catch up with him. Maybe he'll decide to play it safe and tone down his performances and interactions with fans. Or he might just keep on being Travis Scott, the wild, unpredictable artist his fans love. That approach has worked for him so far, but it's definitely risky. And then there's the question of how this incident will affect his relationships with event organizers and sponsors. Some might get cold feet about working with him, but let's be real, he's a major draw and his fans will always show up. For now, he'll probably just focus on moving forward and getting back to his music and performances. He's always been good at bouncing back, so we'll see how he handles this latest challenge. Travis Scott's latest controversy in France serves as a stark reminder of the scrutiny that comes with fame. While he has navigated past incidents with remarkable resilience, the cumulative effect may eventually impact his long-term success. To avoid further legal and reputational challenges, Scott must carefully manage his public image and interactions. His response to this incident will be crucial in shaping his future trajectory. By learning from past mistakes and adapting to the complexities of celebrity life, Scott can continue to thrive and grow successfully in the music industry. His next moves will be watched closely as he seeks to maintain his hard-won status. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, then don't forget to hit that like button below. If you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. And what do you think about Julia Fox's announcement? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means the world to us.